Hi, folks. Hope everybody's okay. Love to everybody, and I hope everybody's had a good time at Christmas. And I wish you all a happy New Year, and that you would have a great New Year. So God bless you all, and love to everybody out there. I just want to share with you some of the things that have happened over this year in Africa without borders, to let you know how God has been faithful to us and His blessings in our mission. I'm feeling very tired. I've just come off mission 3 days ago, so I'm feeling quite tired because I was preaching every day as well as doing evangelism. So forgive me if I'm looking a little bit tired, and I'm just resting in this holiday season. I just want to share with you a couple of pictures. Um, Over the year, we have done a lot of children's work. My wife has run a children's ministry in the village up the road from where we live, and we have been working in a number of villages over the year, doing children's clubs, children's groups where we study with the children and have activities with the children. This is a passion that we have, and that's something that we've done all through the year in a number of villages. Many of the children are poor, and we have bought them bags for school, we have bought them shoes for school, and we have helped quite a number of children in poverty. We have given them activities where we play games with them, and also we teach them the Bible. This is just a sample, a small sample of many, many hundreds of children that we work with in many, many villages. This is Brother Abel, a Dutch missionary. He has been instrumental in supplying us with Bibles, and also there has been a sister who has supplied us with the finance to buy Bibles, and we've been able to, over this year, we've been able to give to various institutions, various evangelists, and many, many individuals. We've been able to give over 1,000 Bibles. And so we really appreciate all the finances and supply that Abel was able to give us, and also to the lady who specifically gave us money this year to buy Bibles. With the money the lady supplied, we were able to buy the bulk of the Bibles to help people. Over the year, we have visited many, many schools. This is just one school of many, many schools that we've visited. We've reached literally thousands of young people and children in the schools, giving them Bibles, giving them tracts, talking to them individually, and speaking at the assemblies. We have a wide ministry with schools work in Ghana. We have been in Accra, we are active in Accra, and we are active in Winneba and surrounding villages and towns in the schools. We have a ministry of market work where we work in the markets, sharing the gospel, both in Accra and Winneba and Swedron. There's no pictures here, but we have a ministry where we work with the prisoners. We have often given Bibles and food to the prisoners in Winneba and Swedron. As you know, my mum passed away, and I had to visit the UK a couple of times. A brother supplied and others supplied the finances to be able to visit my family. And so I was able to visit old friends and see my father as he was grieving for the loss of my mother. And I thank the Lord that I was able to meet some wonderful friends this year. Again, we supply Bibles to individual evangelists. We did a mission to Choco, one of the most difficult, roughest places in Ghana. Lots of street crime area, fraud boys. It's one of the toughest areas in Ghana. Hardly any church there. We went in with the team and reached that community in Accra. Very, very tough community, but yet we was able to go into that area and reach the gospel, and we'll be going back again some of the time. Again, we give many, many individuals, hundreds and hundreds, if not over 1,000 people with Bibles, young people, adults. We did evangelist training. We did a number of training sessions with many evangelists. This is just one training group that we've done, but there are other groups that we've trained over the year to do evangelism. Again, supplying evangelists with Bibles. As you can see, two evangelists are talking to a Muslim young lady. This is in a hospital. We visited the biggest hospital in Accra, and we have a ministry amongst the hospitals. We're able to go in and pray and also give Bibles to the hospitals. So this was in the hospital grounds. The Muslim lady really wanted to know about Christ. Again, we gave many, many Bibles to individuals. Again, we supplied evangelists. Junior and Abel are two wonderful young evangelists, and we supplied them with Bibles for their ministry. Again, we have been on a number of missions. This is to Akasemenke, where Pastor Chris is and his wife. This church needed encouragement. It's called the Lamb of God Ministries. And recently we did a mission here and encouraged this church. And as you can see, the children loved our visit. We have a wide student ministry. We are in a number of universities. 2 universities in Winneba, Cape Coast University, and the main university in Accra. This is where we were with this group of evangelists that were helping me at the main university in Accra. We was able to reach the students there. So we have a wide ministry. We have given literally thousands of pieces of literature to train young students, to help them to know the Bible, and given many thousands of leaflets to teach them and train them. So it's a big ministry in the universities that we have. This is a visit to Kofridia. There in the middle is Pastor Samson, and we visited the church and encouraged the Baptist church there. And so we have a ministry of encouraging other churches and evangelists. We have our own church, Winneba Reformed Baptist Church. We have our own mission society, but we encourage other churches and other groups, so long as they hold to the fundamentals. And we visited this church. We had the finances to pay for our own hotel. We had the finances to pay the transport because of a brother that supplied the finances. And we were able to give financial assistance to this church, to the pastor, and it was greatly appreciated. Again, we visited this pastor, Pastor Chris, the person in the middle, and we were able to supply him with some financial help as well, because he's struggling in the ministry. And on the side with the blue and red heart is Pastor Chris and our team around me. We had a good team. We have a good team that help in the mission work. So that just gives you a little idea of the work. We're in the universities, Cape Coast, Winneba, 2 Winneba universities, and also three Winneba universities, and also the main university in Accra. We've reached many thousands of students. We also have access to the hospitals, and we was in the biggest hospital in Accra later this year. We have at least 9 villages where we're active with many children, hundreds of children where we buy them things if they need things like shoes or bags for school, etc. When we have finances, we help the local chaplain to supply food and resources for prisoners. We do training sessions with young evangelists, where we've done many training sessions with many evangelists throughout Ghana. We go to the markets in Accra and Swedro and Winneba, where we share the gospel to people. And we distributed over 1,000 Bibles this year. I think it's a lot more than that, to be honest. And we supplied evangelists with Bibles. We've also helped pastors that are financially finding it difficult, and evangelists where we've supplied them with food or helped them practically, financially. These are just some of the things that we've done this year. God has been faithful, and we're in many of the schools. We have open access to many schools, and we've had a wonderful time going into the schools. It's one of my favorite parts of the ministry, is going to the schools. I love it, and the young people and the children love us visiting, and we've been able to distribute Bibles in those schools and Bibles to the teachers. And so those are the things that we've done this year. God has been faithful, and I just want to thank everybody for your prayers, for your support, for your encouragement. I really appreciate those who are praying for us, those who are supporting us financially. We couldn't have done all this work without you, and so we really appreciate it. So have a great new year. May God bless you in the new year, and may God be with you in everything that you're doing. And pray for me that I get some rest, because I'm feeling a bit tired after the last mission. We did a mission to Koforidia and Akasamenki, and it was really blessed. So please pray for me. Pray for my wife. Bless her, that she might be able to get some rest this season, and that we can get on and do the work. Pray for the coming year, that God will bless us and help us to do the work that is needed to be done. So God bless you. I'll be in touch soon, and have a lovely holiday time. God bless you all. Take care.